Je donne à présent la parole à Madame Izumi Nakamitsu.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Madam President, distinguished members of the Security Council, I thank Council members for the opportunity to brief you on the implementation of Security Council Resolution 2118 on the elimination of the chemical weapons program of the Syrian Arab Republic. Since the last consideration of this matter by the Council, and consistent with established practice, the Office for Disarmament Affairs has been in regular contact with its counterparts in the OPCW Technical Secretariat on activities related to Resolution 2118. Madam President, since the Council last met on this matter, the OPCW Declaration Assessment Team, or DAT, has continued its efforts to clarify all outstanding issues regarding the initial declaration and subsequent declarations of the Syrian Arab Republic. Unfortunately, all efforts by the OPCW Technical Secretariat to organize the next round of consultations between the DAT and the Syrian National Authority continue to be unsuccessful. As Council members were previously informed, the OPCW Technical Secretariat has provided the Syrian Arab Republic with a list of pending declarations and other documents requested by DAT since 2019 that could assist in resolving the current 20 outstanding issues. The OPCW Technical Secretariat proposed in May 2022 to address the declaration-related issues through exchange of correspondence. I have been advised that although the Syrian Arab Republic agreed to this proposal, the OPCW Technical Secretariat has still not yet received from the Syrian Arab Republic any declarations or other documents requested. This includes the complete declaration of activities at the Scientific Studies and Research Center, or SSRC, and the declaration of quantities of nerve agents produced at one chemical weapons production facility that was declared by the Syrian Arab Republic as never have been used to produce chemical weapons. Due to this situation, and in a further attempt to implement its mandate, the OPCW Technical Secretariat proposed to deploy a reduced team comprised of several members of the DAT to the Syrian Arab Republic to conduct limited in-country activities. The first such deployment took place from 17 to 22 January 2023, and the second took place from 12 to 19 April 2023. The outcome of the first deployment was reported to CWC states parties in March 2023, and the outcome of the second deployment will be reported to the OPCW Executive Council in due course. The OPCW Technical Secretariat remains fully committed to implementing its mandate aimed at verifying the fulfillment of the Syrian Arab Republic's declaration obligations under the Convention, decisions by OPCW policymaking organs, and Security Council Resolution 2118. However, as has been previously emphasized, full cooperation by the Syrian Arab Republic with the OPCW Technical Secretariat is essential to closing all outstanding issues. Considering the identified gaps, inconsistencies, and discrepancies that remain unresolved, at this time, the OPCW Technical Secretariat assesses that the declarations submitted by the Syrian Arab Republic still cannot be considered accurate and complete in accordance with the Chemical Weapons Convention. Madam President, with regard to the inspections of the Barza and Jamuraya facilities of the SSRC, I have been advised that the OPCW Technical Secretariat continues to plan the next round of inspections to be held in 2023. I regret to inform the Council that the Syrian Arab Republic has yet to provide sufficient technical information or explanations that will enable the OPCW Technical Secretariat to close the issue related to the detection of a Schedule II chemical at the Barzar facilities of the SSRC in November 2018. Regarding the unauthorized movement of the 2 cylinders related to the chemical weapon incident that took place in Douma on 7th of April 2018, which were allegedly destroyed in an attack on the chemical weapons production facility, the OPCW Technical Secretariat is still awaiting information related to the unauthorized movement of these cylinders. I again call upon the Syrian Arab Republic to respond with urgency to all of the OPCW Technical Secretariat's requests. With regard to the invitation extended by the OPCW Director General to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates of the Syrian Arab Republic to an in-person meeting, I note that the OPCW Technical Secretariat stands ready to engage further on an agreed agenda for the meeting through the agreed channel. It is my understanding that UNOPS continues to provide support to the OPCW mission in Syria in accordance with the tripartite agreement concluded between the OPCW, UNOPS, and the Syrian Arab Republic. The current extension of this agreement remains in force up to and including 30th of June 2023. Madam President, I have been advised that the OPCW Fact-Finding Mission, or FFM, continues to study all available information related to allegations of the use of chemical weapons in the Syrian Arab Republic. In this context, I understand that FFM is currently preparing upcoming deployments and will report to the Executive Council on the results of its work in due course. The Investigation and Identification Team, or IIT, also continues its investigations into incidents in which the FFM has determined that chemical weapons were used or likely used in the Syrian Arab Republic, and will issue further reports in due course. Madam President, distinguished members of the Security Council, in closing, I would like to call your attention to the 5th Review Conference of the Chemical Weapons Convention, which will take place next week. The conference is an important opportunity for states parties to renew and strengthen their commitments to the CWC and the norm against the use of chemical weapons. As I have previously urged this Council, we must make every effort to ensure the continued resilience of the taboo against these horrific weapons. The use of chemical weapons anywhere by anyone, under any circumstances, is a grave violation of international law. There can be no justification for their use. Those responsible for such attacks must be identified and held accountable for the sake of the victims and as a deterrent to future chemical warfare. It is my sincere hope that members of this Council will unite on this issue and show leadership, not only in this Council, but also at the upcoming review conference, in upholding the hard-won gains of the Chemical Weapons Convention and demonstrating that impunity in the use of the chemical weapons will not be tolerated. The UN Office for Disarmament Affairs stands ready to provide whatever support and assistance it can. Thank you very much for your attention.
Je remercie Madame Nakamitsu de son exposé. Je donne maintenant la parole aux membres.